Order in nature reflects order in the mind. The laws of chemistry reveal the harmony of the universe. Great ideas require patience and refinement. An open mind is the greatest tool for a scientist. Observe carefully. Nature never deceives. Dedication to truth is the foundation of knowledge. Complexity can be understood through simple principles. The universe speaks in the language of chemistry. Without imagination, science would be lifeless. Find joy in every step of learning. Mistakes are the stepping stones of progress. A humble scientist listens more than he speaks. Balance and symmetry are key in nature and science. Questions are more important than answers. Knowledge grows by sharing and collaboration. Every discovery opens new mysteries to solve. Practice and theory must walk hand in hand. Do not fear complexity, embrace it. Patience turns experiments into knowledge. Science is a journey, not a destination. The world is a laboratory waiting to be explored. Passion fuels the pursuit of science. Be persistent even when results are not immediate. Each element tells a story of creation. Order emerges from chaos through laws of nature. Respect the past knowledge, but do not be bound by it. Use reason to guide intuition. Collaboration breeds innovation. The beauty of science is in its universal truth. Science improves life, but demands ethical use. Question authority, seek evidence. The periodic table is a map of the atomic world. Never stop asking why. Be prepared to rethink your beliefs. Simplicity is the ultimate sophistication in science. The laws of nature are consistent and predictable. True science inspires humility. Observation is the first step to understanding. There is nothing in this world that I fear to say. Without a firm will, no one can succeed in chemistry. Look for peace and calm in work. You will find it nowhere else. No law of nature, however general, has been established all at once. Its recognition has always been preceded by many presentiments. The greatest happiness is to know the source of unhappiness. All science is either physics or stamp collecting. Life is possible only by education, hard work, and the will to improve oneself. Science is not a collection of facts. It is the path to understanding nature. Even mistakes can lead to truth if one is determined to learn. I owe the discovery of the periodic law not to pure chance, but to patient and persistent labor. Knowledge is not only power, it is responsibility. Truth is the most valuable thing we have. Let us economize it. There is nothing more practical than a good theory. In science, we must be guided not by authority, but by evidence. I dreamed that I saw a table where all the elements fell into place as required. Awakening, I immediately wrote it down. Science begins where dogma ends. The world is built upon the laws of nature, and it is our duty to uncover them. Nature is infinite in her combinations, and we must learn to read her patterns. To understand the unknown, one must first master the known. Do not wait for ideal conditions. Begin with what you have. Science is the most reliable path to truth. Every element has its place and purpose, just like every person. Curiosity is the spark of every discovery. Progress in science demands perseverance through failure. Dedication separates the ordinary from the extraordinary. A good scientist accepts uncertainty as part of discovery. The more we learn, the more we realize how much we don't know. Science is an adventure of the mind. Ideas must be tested, never assumed. Keep an open mind to new possibilities. Greatness in science comes from perseverance. Respect nature and learn its laws. Every element interacts in a dance of chemistry. Science builds on the foundation of curiosity. The periodic law reflects the order beneath complexity. Patience is the key to all scientific breakthroughs. Science is a tool to better understand our world. Cherish failures as lessons. The search for truth is a noble pursuit. No discovery is too small to matter. Theory without experiment is mere philosophy. Be rigorous and precise in your work. A scientist's duty is to society. Never stop learning, never stop questioning. Science transcends borders and cultures. Knowledge must be used for the good of all. A good hypothesis guides the way forward. Focus is needed to turn ideas into results. Be bold, but base your claims on evidence. Let nature be your teacher. Discoveries often come when least expected. Organize your thoughts like the elements in the table. Science is a dialogue between man and nature. Truth is universal, beyond time and place. Be patient with yourself as you grow. Understanding the past helps predict the future. Keep detailed records. They're the key to validation. Trust in the process of scientific inquiry. The smallest detail can reveal the greatest truth. Stay humble even in success. Science is the art of asking the right questions. Let your passion for knowledge guide your life. Organize your thoughts, and the truth will reveal itself. Patterns in nature are messages waiting to be decoded. Discovery is the reward for those who classify chaos. Be methodical. Greatness demands order. The structure of thought mirrors the structure of the universe. Innovation comes when logic meets imagination. Science doesn't guess, it arranges. Order isn't the enemy of creativity, it is the vessel. Every unknown has a rightful place in time. Arrange your knowledge before arranging your future. To map the world, first map your mind. Each element is a step toward universal understanding. Formulas are the language of truth. A table of order can outlive centuries. Build with precision. Nature already has. Seek not to conquer nature, but to comprehend her rules. Knowledge shines brighter when structured clearly. Science thrives where patterns are pursued relentlessly. Even complexity obeys hidden rules. To see the world differently, organize what you already know. Truth often arrives as symmetry. Classify your problems to solve them. Learn to read nature like a periodic script. What you arrange becomes what you understand. The unknown element of life is your discipline. Not chaos, just undiscovered order. Accuracy births insight. There is beauty in logical structure. Discoveries favor prepared minds and orderly thoughts. Where most see confusion, see structure waiting to be revealed. Even unseen truths leave patterns behind. Observe not just the data, but how it dances. In chemistry and life, it all comes down to relationships. Every formula hides an intention. Truth repeats itself. Learn its rhythm. Chart your knowledge like a table. Neat, logical, and infinite. Do not fear complexity. Fear disorganization. Precision makes the invisible visible. Even uncertainty has structure. The universe obeys rules. Your thoughts should too. Every missing element is just a discovery in waiting. Think in tables, dream in sequences. Logic is nature's first language. Don't memorize, organize. Discovery begins when confusion is questioned. Let your ideas bond like atoms. With logic, each discovery is an element of your legacy. Science is the discipline of patterns. Be precise, even creativity demands it. You are the chemist of your own progress. The strength of science lies in its structure. Breakthroughs are built, not stumbled upon. Nature is elegant. Learn her elegance. Without a framework, knowledge crumbles. Stability comes from understanding relationships. A true scientist organizes before theorizing. Chemistry is life written in symbols. To find the new, arrange the old. Let your curiosity have direction. Structure is the soul of clarity. To change the world, classify it first. Don't fear repetition. It leads to revelation. Even uncertainty repeats itself in patterns. Science is not about answers. It's about structure. Arrange knowledge like a mosaic. Every piece matters. To lead in science, lead in discipline. Your thoughts are your elements. Arrange them wisely. Scientific beauty lies in patterns that make sense. Be the periodic thinker of your era. Discovery often starts with neat notes. To understand the big, master the small. Balance is the essence of nature's system. Without classification, we drown in knowledge. Let science sharpen your vision. True order unlocks creativity. Even imagination needs a system to grow. Look deeper. Disorder is just hidden harmony. In patterns, we find prophecy. To think like Mendeleev is to think in systems. Every element was once an idea. Logic is the bridge to discovery. A wise scientist reads between the rows. You don't build a table without legs. Don't build ideas without structure. Even chaos dreams of becoming a chart. Chemistry teaches you. Everything connects. Think deeply, organize clearly, act boldly. Observe as if the world is a coded chart. Nothing is random, not even the stars. Knowledge expands when well ordered. Don't memorize tables, think in them. Vision is not enough, arrange it. Even the smallest particles obey the grand design. Be the architect of logic, not noise. Don't chase knowledge. Structure it, and it comes. You can't understand life without understanding patterns. A row, a group, all parts of a greater harmony. The key to the unknown is organization. Data is mute until structured. Discipline is the foundation of genius. The future of science lies in pattern recognition. Even the void has properties. Look closer. To simplify is to master. The logic of the periodic table is the logic of progress. Prediction is power. Structure makes it possible. Structure is the skeleton of brilliance. Predictability comes from mastery. Science thrives where order meets curiosity. The periodic table was a vision long before it was proof. A scientist must classify before concluding. Curiosity is a spark. Structure is the firewood. With every row, I saw the universe more clearly. Your world becomes what you organize. See the invisible laws behind visible phenomena. Discover the order, and you discover yourself. Every system is a story untold. Let the periodicity of nature inspire your progress. Order is where knowledge finds its voice. A well-structured mind is an unstoppable force. Even inspiration needs logic to grow. Patterns are the fingerprints of truth. To see the future, understand the sequences of now. A mind that seeks order invites discovery. Create your own periodic table of purpose. Science isn't cold. It's clarity in a warm world. What's periodic is powerful. Use logic as your lens, not emotion. True scientists never stop rearranging. To change the world, start by organizing your thoughts. Clarity begins where clutter ends. In each discovery lies another classification. Great ideas must fit in a larger framework. Structure before theory. Always, let your learning crystallize into clarity. The periodic table, where simplicity meets truth. Find your own place in the table of life. Chemistry taught me everything evolves in patterns. Order isn't restrictive, it's liberating. Don't wait for the missing piece, predict it. From patterns come power. Structure transforms thought into wisdom. A row is not just a line, it's a revelation. Even dreams need tables to stand on. With logic and courage, the world can be reordered. Nothing meaningful is truly random. Predict, prove, and persist. In the quiet of classification, revolutions begin. Let your curiosity arrange your destiny. Nature respects order. So should you. Think clearly. Think periodically. Be the table. Unshaken, structured, essential. Classification is the first step toward comprehension. Order transforms mystery into knowledge. A mind that sees patterns never stops evolving. Structure isn't limitation, it's clarity in motion. Every gap in knowledge invites a new discovery. What is unseen can still be predicted. To understand the world, begin with its building blocks. Even elements unknown to man obey natural laws. Science is poetry written in numbers and patterns. The secret of discovery lies in the courage to organize. Structure reveals what randomness hides. Order is the language of the universe. To classify knowledge is to conquer ignorance. Even the smallest insight is part of a larger truth. Be curious, but also be structured. Scientific vision requires mental architecture. Patterns make the unknown predictable. Even in the darkest data, patterns gleam. Prediction begins with structure. Discovery is not magic, it's method. Progress is periodic. It comes in repeating breakthroughs. The deeper you organize, the further you see. The universe is not random, only unexplored. Science walks on steps of logic and leaps of insight. Disorder is just unrecognized symmetry. Each element has purpose, so does each idea. Behind discovery is disciplined curiosity. Understanding chemistry is understanding the rhythm of the world. Genius lies in connecting scattered knowledge. What's logical becomes powerful. Progress favors the prepared and organized mind. Every scientist is a builder of invisible structures. What we name, we understand. Let science sharpen your imagination into invention. Don't memorize the world, categorize it. A theory needs order like atoms need bonds. Seeing the pattern is the beginning of vision. Science is a harmony between thought and fact. The laws of matter mirror the laws of mastery. Great discoveries often begin with neat notes. The beauty of the periodic table is in its precision. Let nature's logic guide your ambition. The table of elements is a ladder to deeper truths. Clarity is born when complexity is arranged. Prediction is the child of pattern recognition. Chaos fears the disciplined mind. Let each idea fall into its rightful group. To organize is to illuminate. Science without order is noise. The periodic table wasn't a guess. It was a revelation of structure. Here are 100 motivational quotes that not only inspire, but also prove that words have the power to change the way we think, feel, and act. Hopefully, after watching this, you feel stronger, more confident, and more ready to face life's challenges. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you won't miss out on more inspiring content. Because every day deserves to start with passion and powerful motivation.